Hello. I don't really know how to start this video because I've never really made videos like this, and also it's 1 a.m. Today's topic, if you read the title of this video, it's stress. Here are some things we're going to talk about in the video, and there's also going to be timestamps if you need to go to a certain part. I don't think you're going to need them, but I put them there, so there you go. There's also some words that you should know before we get into the video, so if any words confuse you, look back at this part of the video and you should find the word that you're looking for. If you don't, you're probably just stupid. Let's just get started with the video quickly because I only have a week to edit this video. Now, if you're watching this video and you have a brain, you should probably know what stress is, but I'm going to tell you what stress is in my words. Stress to me is the thing I absolutely hate about my little brain. Every time I wake up, I have all these thoughts that go into my head before, like going to school, going to another place. I just think about the worst things that might happen, and 90% of the time those things don't even happen. I'd want to say I want my nerves and stress to leave my body and go away and not have any nerves or any stress, but I feel like if I got rid of those, I probably wouldn't function as a human being. I feel like people need their nerves and stress to function as normal people in their day-to-day life, which is fine, even though it's horrible. I have many stresses in my life, but I have to narrow it down to 3. So I'll get back to you in an hour when I have those 3 stressors figured out.
3 hours later.
Okay, I think I've narrowed down my 3 stressors. Number 1, and it's kind of obvious, it's school. I think the day that I get out of school, I'm gonna feel so euphoric. Like, you won't even know how much stress will just be lifted off of me. But I have to go to school because it's a requirement from the law. If only I can graduate right now. There are definitely 2 main reasons why school is so stressing. First one is definitely the people, and then the other one is the grades that I have to get. I know some people who go to my school are watching this, and you know who you are if I'm talking about you, but I'm just gonna say it. The people at my school, or at least the people in my grade, are absolutely horrible. I don't think I have a single class without one person, at least one person, who I don't just want to grab and throw off a cliff, because sometimes they make me quite angry. Like, is it that hard to be like a functioning person who has actual feelings and is nice to people? I don't know how that's so hard for some people. The second point being grades. I think that's kind of obvious in some people's eyes. For my parents, I am a decently smart person, so they want the best of my ability, which is sadly all A's. I get for some families it's fine if you get like D's and F's, but I got 1 C and I almost had to get a tutor. Like, that's how smart I'm supposed to be, and I'm not that smart. I think you can just tell by looking at me that I'm not the smartest person in existence. I think that was Einstein. I wish an A wasn't the best on your report card. I think a Z should be a lot better. You get a Z on your report card, you're doing fine. Anyway, school is causing a lot of distress. I don't think any eustress comes from school, and if it does, and someone tells me that it gives you a lot of happy stress, you're lying. I know for a fact you're lying. And also, school is definitely an acute stress. Again, the minute I get out of school is the minute my life will finally change. The second stressor in my life, and probably the number 1 stressor in most people's lives, it's family. The pressure in my household, absolutely crazy. I can't do one thing without my family figuring out like what I did, or my brother finding something out and joking about it for a whole year. Seriously, it was 1 poll. Stop making fun of it. I get it's all in good fun for like some brothers to act like that, but seriously, it's getting annoying most of the time. And being the younger brother is really hard. If I was the older brother, I would 100% be making fun of the younger brother. I don't get me wrong. If we could swap places like that one movie, I would do it in an instant. Sometimes the family stress can be like eustress, but most of the time it's definitely distress. I'd say like 80% of it is a lot of distress. And hopefully in the next couple years, when me and my brother get older, we will not fight on every single thing. The third and final thing that stresses my life, it's money. I am broke, and that's no surprise. Look at my fit. Look at my fit right now. I have pajama pants on. That's also because it's 1 a.m. Many people my age probably don't have like the most solid understanding of saving money, budgeting, all of these financial issues that eventually are going to lead to people's downfalls, especially the fact of balancing school and other clubs and stuff like that, and even free time. Getting a job and getting money, it can be a lot. Money for me causes way too much distress in my life, more than most people, but hopefully it can be eustress and I just get rich. I don't think I'm going to be poor for the rest of my life, so it's definitely an acute stress, but if I am, I'm just gonna do some weird stuff and get into Squid Games, and then I can get a bunch of money like that. Be rich in an instant. The fifth question that I have to answer is, what do I do to cope with stress? And honestly, this is the easiest question of my entire life. I don't think I can go a single day without talking to my friends. I know it sounds like the most cliche thing ever. Oh, friends saved my whole life. But honestly, I don't think I would be where I am right now without my friends. Half of the day, I'm on a call with my friends trying to figure out what game to play. Should we play Fortnite or Siege? I don't know. Even right now, I am on a call with them. I don't have my headphones on because then I would look dorky as hell. But trust me, I'm on a call with them. Given the fact that I had to go to literal therapy because of how bad my stress was and how I would throw up before something happens, it's safe to say I crumble under the pressure. There hasn't been one time in my life where I've actually dealt with stress well. And if there was, God, you need to tell me right now because I can't think of any. So why do we fold under pressure? Our brains are like overstuffed suitcases, and eventually we put too much stuff into the suitcase where little papers are coming out the seams. If you get what I mean. When we're stressed, our ability to think clearly just diminishes. We end up reacting to pressure in very interesting ways. Like for me, when I'm under pressure, someone's telling me something serious, I like joking. And that's not awesome for someone who is talking to me about something very serious. And then my mind just thinks of a joke. Sometimes I say it and they get very mad at me. Look, I'm not the best person to go to for serious conversations. Trust me. Just go to one of my other friends. They're way better at that. But hey, there's some good news. We can learn to manage our stress better. We need to practice mindfulness and take breaks and remember that it's okay to ask for help in some situations. We have to realize we can't travel through life without crumpling into a ball and needing someone to unravel us. If you are like me like 2 years ago and you don't have a lot of friends, please just be way more open with people. If you don't have that many friends and you think that I am a stable human being, you can definitely talk to me. I will look for any excuse to talk to more people. Well, I think I've finally ran out of things to talk about in this video. What other people in my class are supposed to do is make like a 1.5-minute video, unedited, talking about all these points. But I decided to show a little bit of creativity, just a little bit, and actually edit the video. Hopefully I don't slack and mismanage my time, and hopefully I can turn this in at a decent time. I've also figured out a loophole not to have stress in this video. Just become rich. All of your problems go away if you become rich. I hope everyone takes the rest of their day really well with no stress. And if you want to talk about any stresses in your life, you can talk about it in the comments. I might reply, I might not. I probably will reply because I don't have a lot of people watching me. I'm probably not going to make a lot of videos like this right now. So if you like it, definitely let me know. I don't know what I'll do if I don't get an A for this because I put in way too much work for this. So Mr. Please give me an A. I'm begging you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go to bed. It's 1 in the morning. I can't with this. Why did I do this? Why did I do this in 1 in the morning? I'm going.